My name is Sam, and I'm a physical therapy student from the University of Hartford. I'm here today just to do a lower quarter screen. It's basically an assessment of the lower half of your body. Is it okay if I work with you today?
Yes.
Okay. So I would start with a posture assessment. So just stand relaxed. I would palpate her acromions, palpate her ASIS iliac crests, her patellas, and her malleoli. I would then go posteriorly, palpate her acromions, palpate her PSIS, her epicondyles, and her malleoli again. Okay, so the first motion that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you go like this on your back, and we're just gonna do it like a little back bend. Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna come forward and touch our toes or as close as we can get. Awesome. Okay. So with your hips facing me, but your hands kind of across your chest, I'm just gonna have you twist your torso. Perfect. Cool. Then with our hands by our sides, I'm gonna have you kind of slide down your leg as far as you can go, and then same thing on this side as well. Next thing that we're gonna do is we are going to march in place. So I'm just gonna have you flex your foot, flex your knee, flex your hip. Bring your hip up. Awesome. Good job. We're going to then point our toes and kick back. Perfect. Perfect. And then kick to the side. And on the other side as well. Awesome. Then I'm gonna have you hold my hands. And I'm gonna have you go up on one foot. Perfect. Same thing on the other side. And this is assessing S1 and S2. And then the final thing that we're gonna do standing is I'm gonna have you just stand next to me. I'm gonna pull you. Don't let me move you. Perfect. And then same thing on this side. Don't let me move you. Good job. Okay. You can go ahead and take a seat. Okay. So with her sitting, we would again do another postural assessment. So I would palpate her acromions, palpate her ASIS and iliac crests, her patellas, and her malleoli. And then I would come posteriorly, palpate her acromions, palpate her PSIS, and her iliac crests. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you cross your hands over your chest. Perfect. You don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna move you. We're just gonna do a little twist. Perfect. Same thing on this side. Okay, now I'm gonna push against you. Don't let me move you, okay? Perfect. Okay, you can keep your hands there. I'm gonna try to push you forward. Don't let me push you forward. I'm gonna try to push you back. Don't let me push you back. Awesome. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is I'm just gonna have you lift your leg like this, kind of like when we were doing lift your leg. Perfect. And don't let me push you down. Awesome. Same thing on this side. Lift your leg. Don't let me push you down. And this is assessing L2, L3. And the next thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you lay down. Oh, I lied. Perfect. This is the patellar reflex. It's assessing L3. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna have you lie down on your back. Awesome. Okay, again, we're gonna do another posture assessment. So I'm just going to palpate her acromions. I'm gonna palpate her ASIS, iliac crests, her patellas, and her malleoli. And then I'd come to this angle, observe her acromions, her ASIS, her patella, and her malleoli as well. So Jill, I'm gonna have you point your toe, and then I'm gonna lift your leg, okay? I'm gonna move you, don't have to work. Perfect. Okay, same thing on this side, point your toe. I'm gonna lift you, good job. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna have you flex your foot, but I'm gonna lift you again. Awesome, and then same thing on this side. Awesome, okay. And then for the last thing, I'm gonna actually have you flex your foot again. When I lift up your leg, I want you to lift your neck as well. Perfect. And then same thing on this side as well. Okay. I would do an SI joint assessment as well. So compression and then distraction. And I'm going to assess myotomes. So L1, L1, L2, L3, L4, L3, L4, L4, L5, S1, S2. And then, so that's myotomes. And then, oh yeah, perfect. I'm going to have you flex your foot. Perfect, don't let me push you down. That's L4. We do that the same thing on this side as well. I'm gonna have you extend your toe. Don't let me push you down. That's L4, L5. Same thing on this side. And then eversion, I'm gonna have you pull your foot out like this. Don't let me push you in. That's L5, S1. And then same thing on this side. Don't let me push you in. And then I'm gonna have you lay on your stomach. Okay. So again, another posture assessment, palpating the acromions, palpating the PSISs, looking at the epicondyles and the calcaneus and malleoli. So Jill, I'm gonna flex your leg. Awesome. So can you hold it there? Don't let me pull you, don't let me push you down. Don't let me bring you in. So extension would be L3, L4. Flexion would be S1, S2. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side as well. So I would flex your knee. Don't let me push you down. Don't let me pull you in. Okay, and then finally, I would do posterior tibial tendon, the tibial reflex, or not tibial reflex, Achilles reflex.